lots of jurisdictions can see the benefit of Bitcoin. All the holders are political constituency. I guess we're going to get close to the point where we're going to flip 50% of the electorate, right?
There's going to be a Bitcoiner in Congress. There already are. There's going to be Bitcoiners in the Senate. There already are. And eventually a Bitcoiner will be president.
Bitcoin's the greatest brand in the history of the world. First observation. It's the greatest brand in the history of the world. What's brand value? Brand value is monetary premium. Right? The monetary premium of Bitcoin is $1.2 trillion right now. Name another brand that's worth $1.2 trillion, right? So it's the greatest brand in the world. It's the greatest monetary asset in the world. I mean, I'm not counting the dollar because the dollar is an inflationary asset. It's not an investment. If you pick an asset that you could reasonably expect to protect you against inflation, Bitcoin becomes the most popular one other than just like random real estate, right? Just owning land. I guess land was maybe the most popular one, and Bitcoin is that digital property. So how do I buy all these other things in Africa or Asia or anywhere? Right? It's a very egalitarian asset, and that makes it politically advantageous, right? I mean, how is it not? What politician would say, I don't want you to own your own house, and I don't want you to have economic freedom, right? Right? I mean, so I think that the left and the right can both agree on that. It's pretty clear it's high velocity money, the higher velocity than anything, but it's high velocity asset. It's a bank in cyberspace, but it's a franchise bank. So anybody on earth in any jurisdiction can create their own franchise of the bank. And what that means, right? Paxful or, fill in the blank, every crypto exchange in every country on earth, when they're selling you Bitcoin or exchanging Bitcoin, they're in essence creating, a franchised bank of Bitcoin where they're marketing it. So Bitcoin is spreading through two incredibly powerful franchises. The Bitcoin exchangers, who are the Bitcoin banks, if you will, and it's open and permissionless, right? So you don't have to get a license from the FDIC to have a bank in Egypt that deals in Bitcoin, right? And then it's spreading through the Bitcoin miners. They're the security providers. So the network operators and the bankers are spreading like wildfire everywhere. And who's an example? Right? Well, Square Cash App, right? I mean, that's an example of a Bitcoin bank. PayPal is a Bitcoin bank. Coinbase is a Bitcoin bank. Binance is a Bitcoin bank, right? And when you look at Marathon and Riot and all these Bitcoin miners, they're the other side of the network. So I think that it's inevitable that more and more politicians begin to support the network. Not everyone will, but the game theory of it is such that the more hostile one regime is, the more lucrative it is for another regime, right? It was a benefit to the United States when China banned Bitcoin, right? Cracking down on Bitcoin mining was a gift handed to the West. And I've said it before, I think it's worth $1 trillion, right? And you can see it in the hash rate statistics. But at some point, Bitcoin mining is the most lucrative use of energy in the world.
Oh, that's hands down. I think
in the world, right?
Very provable and very verifiable.
In the world. And it's the best use of intermittent energy and the best use of sustainable energy. And so when you look at it that way, you're thinking, well, shouldn't we expect an avalanche more of political support? And the answer is yes. And why is it stable? It's stable because the Bitcoin miners and the Bitcoin holders are going to go wherever the politicians support them, and they're going to bring their capital and they're going to pay taxes, large sums of taxes. So the right way to think about Bitcoin is Bitcoin's creating an opportunity. It's an opportunity for your family to save money for 100 years. It's an opportunity to fix your company. MicroStrategy stock is, hitting 800, right? It's an opportunity for your shareholders. It's an opportunity for your taxpayers. It's an opportunity for your constituents. It's an opportunity in the media business, right? I mean, nobody wants to talk about anything but Bitcoin. Everybody wants to talk about Bitcoin. It's an opportunity for Twitter. It's an opportunity for every mobile app. It's an excellent political strategy. It's an excellent marketing strategy. It's an excellent shareholder relations strategy. It's an excellent business strategy.